Have you ever walked into a home and felt instantly charmed? There's something magical about spaces that tell a story, that have a soul. It's not just about the decor, it's about the feeling you get when you step inside. A home infused with character can transport you to another time, another place, and make you feel a sense of belonging. There's a warmth and personality that vintage finds bring. These pieces are not just objects, they are memories. They are history. Imagine an old clock that has ticked away the hours in a grandparent's home, or a lamp that has illuminated countless family gatherings. Each item carries with it a piece of the past, a fragment of a story that adds richness and depth to your living space. Each piece has a story, a history that adds depth and interest to your space. The wear and patina on an antique chair, the faded colors of an old painting. These are not flaws, but marks of a life well lived. They speak of times gone by, of people who have come and gone, and they bring a sense of continuity and connection to your home. Vintage pieces add a sense of timelessness to modern decor. They bridge the gap between the past and the present, creating a harmonious blend that is both stylish and meaningful. A sleek, modern sofa paired with a rustic vintage coffee table can create a striking contrast that is visually appealing and emotionally resonant. They create a collected look that feels curated over time, not bought in a day. This curated look tells a story of your journey, your tastes, and your experiences. It's a reflection of who you are and what you value. Each piece is a chapter in the story of your home, a testament to your unique sense of style and your appreciation for the beauty of the past. These unique pieces become conversation starters, sparking curiosity and intrigue in your guests. Embrace imperfections. The nicks and scratches on an old wooden table, the worn edges of a vintage rug, these are not defects but signs of character. They invite questions, stories, and shared memories, making your home a place of connection and warmth. Those nicks and scratches tell a story and add to the charm. They are reminders of the lives that have touched these objects, the hands that have used them, and the moments they have witnessed. They add a layer of authenticity and depth to your decor, making your home feel more genuine and lived in. It's about creating a space that feels lived in, loved, and uniquely you. A home filled with vintage decor is not just a place to live, it's a sanctuary, a reflection of your soul. It's a place where every item has a story, every corner has a memory, and every room feels like a warm embrace. So go ahead, infuse your home with character, and create a space that is truly your own.
Repurposing is good for the planet. Instead of buying new, give pre-loved items a second chance. It reduces waste and minimizes your environmental footprint. Vintage pieces are often made with higher quality materials and craftsmanship than many modern items. Choosing vintage over new can be a more sustainable and longer-lasting option. By repurposing, you're not just decorating your home, you're participating in a movement towards conscious consumption. It's about making mindful choices that benefit both our homes and our planet.
Vintage finds are often much more affordable than buying new. You can achieve a high-end look without the high-end price tag. Stretching your budget further allows you to explore different styles and experiment with your decor. Don't be afraid to bargain. Flea markets and antique shops often welcome a little friendly negotiation. You might be surprised at the deals you can find. Repurposing vintage items is a budget-friendly way to add character and charm to your home. It's about expressing your style without overspending.
Flea markets are a treasure trove of vintage finds. Wake up early, grab a coffee, and get ready to discover unique pieces at bargain prices. Antique shops offer curated collections of vintage items. It's a great place to find higher-end pieces or specific items you're searching for. Thrift stores are full of hidden gems. You never know what treasures you'll uncover, and the thrill of the hunt is half the fun. Online marketplaces like Etsy, eBay, and Facebook Marketplace offer a wide selection of vintage items from sellers all over.
Section 5. Furniture transformations from drab to fab. In this section, we will explore how you can breathe new life into old, tired furniture pieces, transforming them into stunning, functional items that add charm and character to your home. An old dresser can easily become a stylish TV stand. By repurposing furniture, you not only save money, but also create unique pieces that reflect your personal style. Imagine taking that old, forgotten dresser from the attic and turning it into the centerpiece of your living room. Just add a fresh coat of paint and new hardware to give it a modern update. Choose colors that match your decor, and don't be afraid to experiment with bold hues or metallic finishes. New knobs and handles can make a world of difference, giving the piece a completely new look. And hey, don't discard old doors. They can be repurposed in so many creative ways. Instead of sending them to the landfill, think about how they can be reused in your home. An old door can be transformed into a headboard with character. This not only adds a rustic charm to your bedroom, but also serves as a conversation piece. Sand it down, paint it, or leave it with its original patina for a vintage look. Or consider turning an old door into a unique coffee table. Add some legs, and you have a one-of-a-kind piece that's perfect for your living room or patio. The possibilities are endless when you start thinking outside the box. Give new life to vintage chairs with fresh upholstery. Reupholstering can completely change the look and feel of a chair, making it a standout piece in any room. Plus, it's a great way to preserve the craftsmanship of older furniture. Choose fabrics that complement your style. Whether you prefer classic patterns, bold prints, or luxurious textures, the right fabric can make all the difference. Take your time selecting the perfect material to ensure it enhances the overall aesthetic of your space, and add a pop of color or pattern. Don't be afraid to mix and match different fabrics to create a unique look. Bright colors and interesting patterns can bring a fresh, modern touch to vintage pieces. A vintage suitcase can become a charming side table. This is a fantastic way to repurpose items that might otherwise be discarded. Simply add some legs or a sturdy base and you have a functional and stylish piece of furniture, or even a pet bed with some creativity. Line the inside with a soft cushion or blanket, and your furry friend will have a cozy new spot to relax. Repurposing vintage items not only adds character to your home, but also helps reduce waste and promote sustainability. Section 6. Small decor, big impact, repurposing vintage accents. In this section, we'll explore how to breathe new life into old items, transforming them into charming decor pieces that add character and personality to your home. Vintage suitcases aren't just for storage. These timeless pieces can be repurposed in a variety of creative ways. Stack them up to create a unique side table. This not only adds a touch of nostalgia, but also serves as a functional piece of furniture. Or use one as a charming planter. Imagine a vibrant array of flowers spilling out of an old suitcase, adding a whimsical touch to your garden or patio. Old windows add character and charm. These pieces can be used in a multitude of ways to enhance your decor. Lean them against a wall for a rustic touch. This simple addition can transform a plain wall into a focal point with a story, or use them to create a one-of-a-kind picture frame. Display your favorite photos in a way that's both unique and full of history. Mason jars are incredibly versatile. Use them as vases, candle holders, or even as lanterns for a cozy evening ambiance, or storage containers for a touch of rustic charm. They can hold anything from kitchen essentials to craft supplies, all while looking stylish. And hey, don't throw away old books. These literary treasures can be given a new purpose. Stack them to create unique bookends. This not only keeps your books organized, but also adds a scholarly touch to your space, or use them as a base for a stylish vignette. Combine them with other vintage items to create a visually appealing display that tells a story. Vintage teacups can also be repurposed in delightful ways. Use them as planters for small succulents or herbs, or even as charming candle holders. These delicate pieces add a touch of elegance and whimsy to any space, making them perfect for a cozy nook or a centerpiece. Old ladders can be transformed into unique shelving units. Lean one against a wall and use the rungs to display books, plants, or decorative items. This not only maximizes vertical space, but also adds a rustic farmhouse feel to your home. Vintage crates are another versatile item. Stack them to create modular storage solutions, or use them as side tables or even as a base for a coffee table. Their sturdy construction and rustic look make them perfect for adding both function and style to any room. Don't forget about vintage frames. These can be used to create beautiful gallery walls or as unique mirrors. Mix and match different styles and sizes to create a visually interesting display that showcases your personal style. Lastly, vintage fabrics can be repurposed into throw pillows, table runners, or even wall art. These textiles add a touch of softness and color to your decor. The possibilities are endless when it comes to repurposing vintage accents. With a little creativity, you can transform old items into beautiful, functional pieces that add character and charm to your home. Section 7. Repurposing Tips. Your guide to vintage transformations. Before you start, clean your vintage finds thoroughly. A little soap and water can go a long way in restoring their beauty. Don't be afraid to experiment. Try different paint colors, distressing techniques, or hardware to create a look you love. Sometimes, less is more. Preserve the patina and character of vintage pieces by simply cleaning and repairing them. And if you're not sure about a repurposing idea, try it out before making permanent changes. Use painter's tape and temporary adhesive to experiment.
Section 8. Embrace the hunt. Discover the joy of vintage finds. Repurposing is a journey. It's about the thrill of the hunt, the joy of discovery, and the satisfaction of giving new life to old treasures. Don't be afraid to get your hands dirty. A little elbow grease can transform a diamond in the rough into a stunning centerpiece. The beauty of vintage finds is that they tell a story. Embrace the imperfections, cherish the history, and let these pieces add soul and character to your home.
Section 9. Conclusion. Create a home that tells your story. Your home should reflect your unique personality and style. Repurposing vintage finds allows you to create a space that's uniquely yours. It's about expressing your creativity, telling your story, and making your home a reflection of your heart and soul. So start exploring those flea markets, antique shops, and thrift stores. You never know what treasures you'll uncover. Happy hunting!